The art of being alone. Why solitude is power. There's a strange fear that haunts many people today. Not the fear of death, not the fear of failure, but the fear of being alone. We fill every silence with noise, every empty moment with distraction. We fear what happens when the noise fades and we're left with just ourselves. But here's the truth. Solitude isn't a curse. It's a crucible. It's where your mind sharpens, where your soul breathes, and where your strength is forged. Today, we're going to explore why learning to be alone might be the most powerful decision you'll ever make. 1. We live in an age where connection is constant. Notifications, messages, calls, scrolling. Our minds are never alone. We've mistaken stimulation for connection and distraction for company. But real connection starts within. If you can't sit in silence and enjoy your own presence, you'll always seek others to fill a void that only you can fill. Many fear solitude because it reveals their own noise. In stillness, the mind speaks, and not always gently. But that voice, that's your truest guide. You don't find peace by avoiding it. You find peace by facing what you hear in the quiet. 2. Let's make something clear. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. Loneliness is the absence of connection. Solitude is the presence of self. Loneliness is hollow. Solitude is full. When you embrace solitude, you're not cutting yourself off. You're reconnecting with the one person who will never leave you, yourself. And that relationship, it defines every other one in your life. The stronger your foundation with yourself, the less you seek approval, the less you fear rejection, the less you chase what doesn't serve you. Solitude is the ground from which confidence grows. 3. Most people try to silence their inner voice, but in solitude you learn to listen. The questions arise. Who am I when no one's watching? What do I truly want, not what I've been told to want? Where have I been lying to myself just to fit in? These are not easy questions. They require honesty. They require discomfort, and that's why most run from them. But if you dare to listen, really listen, you'll uncover truths that no book, no friend, no teacher can offer. Your inner world is your compass, and solitude is the place you learn how to read it. 4. This isn't just spiritual fluff. It's a truth echoed by the greatest minds in history. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal alone in the quiet of war camps. Nietzsche walked the mountains in silence to shape his philosophy. Buddha sat beneath a tree in stillness and met enlightenment. Every great thinker knew this. If you want to understand life, you have to step back from it. If you want to master your mind, you have to retreat from noise. Solitude isn't avoidance. It's preparation. It's where clarity arises. It's where ideas are born. Creativity doesn't come from chaos. It comes from stillness. 5. When you're alone, something strange happens. Time slows down. You notice things. The way the light hits the wall, the sound of your breath, the rhythm of your thoughts. You begin to realize how much energy you waste on things that don't matter. How often you say yes just to avoid discomfort. How easily your attention is hijacked by people, media, and drama. But in solitude, you reclaim all of that. Your time, your energy, your focus. You start to make decisions from alignment, not fear, from vision, not reaction. And suddenly your life becomes intentional. 6th, so how do you actually learn to embrace solitude? It's not about disappearing into a cave. It's about creating space, even for a few minutes each day. Wake up before the world does. Sit without your phone. Take walks without headphones. Write your thoughts without judgment. Ask questions without needing immediate answers. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel restless, bored, even anxious. That's okay. You're detoxing from noise. With time, you'll crave the stillness. You'll protect it. You'll find that in those quiet moments, you meet the most important person in your life, your true self. 7. Here's what happens when you become comfortable being alone. You stop needing approval. You stop chasing attention. You stop fearing rejection. You become your own anchor. You walk into rooms differently. You speak with clarity. You make decisions rooted in principle, not pressure. People will notice. They'll feel your presence. Not because you're loud, but because you're rooted. That's the paradox. The more you embrace solitude, the stronger you become in the world. Solitude is not withdrawal. It's preparation. It's not silence. It's depth. It's not empty. It's powerful. Conclusion. We're taught to seek others, to surround ourselves, to fear the empty spaces. But the wisest among us know, greatness begins in solitude. Peace begins in solitude. Truth begins in solitude. So don't run from the quiet. Step into it. And when you do, you won't just find yourself, you'll find your power. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect in silence. Then, if you found value here, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that challenges your mind and feeds your soul. Thanks for watching. Stay grounded, stay thoughtful, and we'll see you in the next one. End.